Alright, we're live. This will be a really interesting video, and I like to move. Whoa. I like to move this over here. There we go. This will be a really, this will be like a strolling down memory lane. And so basically, I'm gonna be watching my old videos. I'll be reacting to 5 videos of mine. They will be linked in this. They're linked in the description because I wrote the description before going live, and I think it'll be really fun. Um, and by the way, tell me if like my computer volume is too loud or my mic is too loud because I want to make this enjoyable for y'all. And I think this will be a really fun video, or not video, but a live stream. This would be really fun for me because like we'll be reacting to a lot of old videos of mine. And I decided that the first one, it would only be appropriate that I start with the first video I had ever uploaded on YouTube. It is called Dimpaman Digital Underground. Now, I uploaded this June 22nd, 2016. It was 2 weeks after I'd finished the 6th grade. And that was also the day after my 12th birthday. I'm now 15 and a half and a sophomore. So let's see like how much I've changed. And also not to mention that I recorded this with my old ass iPod Touch. This is the, like, remember, I was terrible at recording because I recorded this kind of stuff with my phone. Now I use a screen recorder. Well, I use Streamlabs on my computer, and so I can make much better quality. Cause trust me, if I was making videos like this nowadays, I would probably just re-upload them. Cause I don't think anybody would like a video that is literally sideways. So let's begin.
Hey everyone, Reggie248 here.
Oh my god. Okay, so first off, my voice. That voice, like, hey guys, Reggie248 here. That was, I had a very weird, this was a very weird time for me, because the previously back in May 2016, I had just started going through puberty. So, like, my voice was changing drastically. It's like you'll notice with some of the videos that I'll be showing you as I've gotten farther into puberty and now I'm like almost done with it. I've managed to basically my voice has became less squeaky and more low pitched. And not to mention that you can also hear like my voice right now, you could tell. So let's continue.
And last video I tried to record is only like 3 minutes long. It was a fail. Shoot, my battery's slow.
Last video I tried to record, it was only like 3 minutes long. Now, let me give you all the backstory of this. That video was technically the introduction to like the whole series. I was originally gonna have a video before this, but things didn't go upload quite well. I had errors on like YouTube uploading, like I just had a lot of errors. Not to mention I had to hold my iPod while with my 3DS so I could catch them. I was trying to catch them little Pokemon stuff, guys, or whatever you want to call them. And like I didn't feel comfortable with that as well because this was in my bedroom and like I didn't feel like showcasing my bedroom. So now and then, here's the funny thing: 1.5 years later, I would literally do a face reveal. So, and I occasionally show my face on Insta, not much, but like if you look at some of my
But who cares?
Okay, now that right there is what I like to call karma. I said, shoot, my battery's low. Oh, who cares? That's gonna bite me in about 4 minutes. Cause what happens is that I'm not gonna spoil it for y'all. Let's just get into the Actually, I feel like, there we go. I think this is better. Like, it's hard for me to hear it, so, like, if y'all tell me it's, too loud, I'll change it.
Go, let me introduce y'all to my Dimperman.
Also, not to mention, I one thing I learned is when I'm recording these types of videos, never have the lamp on, especially when I recorded this video at like 11 in the morning. So like there was sunlight out. Not to mention it was June, so like it wasn't dark. And there wasn't no clouds. Like, I don't know what I was thinking using a light, considering this was a year and a half before I revealed my face. So, like, it's just, I don't really understand my logic from when I was 12.
I have Frederick.
Okay, the way I said Frederick, that's, I don't know. That's so That's such a weird way to say it. Also, one thing I needed to do, I should have done, was angle my, or I like to call it refresh. I should have refreshed my iPod, like you could touch on video, and it would, like, it wouldn't be so blurry. And you're about to see you're about to see me complain about that.
Oh, it's so blurry. Ugh.
That's so bad. It's like, oh, it's so blurry. I sounded like I don't know why, but like, I sounded like Gargamel from the Smurfs trying to have an orgasm. Like, that just sounds so bad. Like, I definitely should have remade this video. Nonetheless, it is still really nostalgic, and just, I always get goosebumps when watching this.
This gets so annoying when it's blurry.
It gets so annoying when it's blurry. The more you know, just the more. Yes, the floor here is made out of floor. I probably should stop reciting dead memes, but like, but like, that's just speaking redundancy. Of course, I didn't script these videos, cause who the hell scripts a Dimperman playthrough? So like, I'm just like, it's so blurry. It's annoying when it's blurry. Like, I don't know if I ever watched a very low quality YouTube video before this, cause like, if I did, then like, it would just, like, I would understand that it's annoying, and like, I wouldn't have just experienced it there.
Paxton, Sterling, Kale, Prey, Nav, Dustin, Branson, Bart.
Okay, that kind of triggers me a little bit. I talked about my current party at that time. I literally talked about them. I literally talked about them. Oh my god, I forgot what I'm gonna say. But like, I literally talk. Oh, I was talking about them like in a slow manner. But then what happened was that I then just said the rest of my people's like fast. Like, it's like I just didn't give a shit about them, which that really angers me, because I should have taken the time just to acknowledge their existence. That's what I should have done.
We're gonna move.
And plus, it was only 8 Dimpermen, so like, it's not. I'm not trying to. It's not 420 or some crazy number.
I prefer Branson over Sterling. Even though
Okay, so I had played a playthrough of this before recording back in May, and let's say I just used Branson for the whole playthrough because I loved him. Not to mention that I continue to use him because he is amazing. And also, another thing I really liked about him was that we were entering a thing, I forgot, it's probably called Digital Underground, or I don't know what that dungeon, I'm pretty sure we go into some dungeon, but I kind of forgot what that, place was called, but like, I know that, orange is rock, I think. Yeah, I remember, yeah, it's rock, I think. And so, like, I'm pretty sure that place was filled with a bunch of rock types. I know that boss, Wolf Bear, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's called Wolf Bear. he was a rock type. And so, like, it just made it, easier because Branson had the type advantage against it. Like, now that I've played more Pokemon, like, I'm just gonna be using so many Pokemon terms when talking about this, even though technically Dimperman is a Pokemon ripoff. If you think about it, I mean, in the third game, you have the catch antenna, which allows them to catch monsters, just like you catch Pokemon. You got the different types and weaknesses. It's an RPG. You can literally have items known as revives, which are in Pokemon as well. Same with full revives in the third game. Also, just my only thing is like, and also, okay. Also, like, there's a whole map to explore, and you like defeat a boss at the end. I'm pretty sure in this game, I believe that boss is called Grand King. Yeah, and I know it's but like I know it's the King of Evil, but like his second form. Oh wow, we'll find out in a little bit. I forgot everything about this game because remember I quit this game back in 2018, like close to 2 years ago.
Known them for a very long time now.
What I mean by a long time, I mean a month.
Hold mine. May not get so blurry.
So, my logic here, I felt that if I could just hold it, it wouldn't be so blurry. That made it even more blurry, because remember, the iPod is very, like, slow, so, like, it's not going to, like, what I mean, it's just not going to, it's not going to recognize words as easily, so I should have definitely just touched on my iPod, and it would have worked. It's such a simple solution.
It's still blurry. Ugh. It's so annoying. Alright, so let's go over...
Repetition. Oh my god. I'm literally cringing over that. Like, what I just said because I re-entered the, that party house. Or, I forgot what it's called. I'm just gonna call it the Pokemon box, because I'm just so used to Pokemon. And so, basically, what, I accidentally clicked X, or I'm pretty sure it was X to enter. I forgot this game. Who knows, I might come back to Dimperman just for memes. I could.
Oh no, I'm getting mad over just...
Foreshadowing right there.
Single place. This is Digital on Cave. The Dimperman, the road to the king. I ain't gonna fight the boss in here, but, we ain't gonna fight the boss, we're just gonna explore.
Okay, I said I ain't gonna fight the boss, twice. Probably not a, good thing to do.
I know it's so hard to hear, sorry guys.
It's hard to hear.
I just first wanna get this potion.
And now we're gonna fight this,
my
Zubat.
volume's turning down. It's pretty annoying when it does that.
I don't even know what
And
else.
Frederick took 6 damage, and Paxton took 7 damage.
I don't know why, but like back when I used to make these videos, I was always
Branson got a critical
I was always like
hit.
trying to make it sound.
I cannot speak today.
Like I was trying to sound like a sports commentary. Like you know, like when you watch NFL or Major League Baseball, like they always have their commentators. I kind of tried to sound like that when like making these videos. Honestly, it did not go well. Like, I'm just like, Frederick took 6 damage, Paxton took 4, Branson took 8, Kale died. Like, it just made it cringy. And definitely not a good idea to try to commentate. There's the thumbnail.
I thought Branson got hit with Fatal.
With Fatal? I said Fatal in such an odd manner. That was bad.
Didn't. Alright, nobody's health is low.
Good.
The more defense you got, the more, like, the less damage you're gonna do, so we're gonna fight.
The more you know, again, literally, pro tip, the more defense you have, the less damage you take. Nobody ever knew that existed. That's totally not the reason why I remember grinding, defense, fruits back in the third game. On my own, man.
Like this Oink Rabbit.
Oink Rabbit.
They're called Oink Rabbits. I don't know, I don't get the rabbit part, but seems like Genius Celerity, they just make bad names.
Okay, One thing I didn't understand was the Oink Rabbit's appearance. Like, if you look at it, it makes sense, because remember, it is a pig, and a pig makes a oink noise. But it's also a rabbit, because one thing I did not pay attention to was the hairs. Or not hair, but the, ears. They are rabbit ears, so, like, the Oink Rabbit, that totally made sense. I don't know why I didn't pick up on that.
Branson has a lot of HP and good attack.
Hey, I'm not wrong. I believe, once again, it's been so long since I played this game, so you gotta excuse me a little bit, but I believe that if a Dimperman had no antenna, they had higher attack and HP and defense. I'm pretty sure that's how it worked. I think. I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure that's that they would just be stronger overall. They just wouldn't be able to do any like special moves.
That's why he's perfect.
That's why he's perfect.
And we may need Frederick and Paxton to get healed.
To get healed.
Most likely Paxton, because his health's low. Well, Paxton just died.
The more you know again. Paxton just died.
Really, Kale? You just killed Paxton.
Okay.
You pretty much killed Paxton.
I said he pretty much killed Paxton. I mean, I get Kale was like a heal. I think, wasn't it called Tiny Heal? Yeah, it was Tiny Heal. Like, that's what he did. So, well, he didn't do that, but like, he had already used his attack. So like, technically he didn't.
Because he just died.
So,
Because of you.
hello, Ryan.
You didn't heal him. You just spit on my 3DS XL.
Okay, I did spit on it, but I don't know why I had to say, I just spit on my 3DS XL. I could have just easily said my 3DS. Although, at this time, I did play on a 3DS XL, and I don't know if I was trying to brag about it, considering I had that thing for 4 years at the time of this video. So, like, it wasn't really anything big, especially when there was, like, I'm pretty sure the new 3DS was out, so, like, it really wasn't anything special to be bragging about. I don't know why I had to say it in full. Okay, I love that noise so much. When they, like, level up, that's so cool. I remember that. That's such a cool sound effect, looking back at it now.
Frederick and Paxton are level 2. Now here's some life charm, and 40 gold.
Apparently, I had to say life charm twice. Ryan, the reason why my voice sounded so high is because if you look at the date, this was recorded on June 22nd, 2016. This was my first video, and I had just started puberty a month before this video was uploaded, so my voice was very squeaky and high. Not to mention that I uploaded this, like 2 weeks after I finished the 6th grade, which was about 3.5 years ago. This June it'll be 4, which that'll be fun getting to celebrate that.
I thought that said 49.
I thought that said 49. It reminds me of bad lip reading. At this time, I was addicted to bad lip reading, and I remember, like, their music video, 49 times we fought that beast. It was a chicken head with duck feet, with the woman's face, too. Bushes of Love was amazing. Also, I forgot the title, even though it looks like we're in the future. Where it's still a really long time ago when there was a knights and they got into fights. I remember, that was so cool. Hi, imagine hitting puberty and not having voice cracks. I mean, you're not wrong. Everyone who hits puberty is going to have a voice crack. That's why 7th graders are loud as hell. Frederick recovered 17 HP. Nice.
Who has the least amount of HP? Paxton.
Okay, the way I said Paxton's name, I'm just like, who has the least amount of HP? Paxton. I sound like that kind of... a teacher who's like who makes fun of her top student. Like, that's kind of what I sounded like when I said that. I don't really understand myself.
I think it'd be a good idea to give Kale this.
What the? But I said I was gonna give the Electron to Paxton. Why did I give it to Kale?
Luckily, we got potions.
Luckily, we got potions. Luckily, we got potions. I should have played more Pokemon before this, because if I had played some Pokemon, like, I would know that potions would be pretty scarce, especially this early in, like, the game. Reminds me of, like, I believe the second game where you fight a thing called a Zondor. Those things scarred me.
Now let's wait. Alright, so we got... So Paxton and Kale got a lot of HP now. Because of those life charms.
Okay, so I gave them both.
Rabbit.
Yes, Reggie roast himself live. This is Link Rabbit.
Soon, once we beat this, we'll get the right of 8. And the right of 8 will give us, not the right of 8.
Oh.
Right of 6. We'll have 6 people. I really hope...
Okay, so right there, let me turn on a playoff. What had just happened was that, remember when I said earlier that, like, I would pay karma for that? Well, that's the karma. My iPod died when recording this video, and I just said, screw it, I'm gonna upload it. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea, but, hey, I just did it, because, remember, although I wasn't all a student then, and I still am now, I don't know what my thinking was. Now, let's look at a, let's look at another video. We're gonna look at, Dimperman, Road to Osis. The reason I chose this video to react to is because this was definitely one of the most popular, videos, other than, like, my first video, in, like, my original Dimperman 1 series. This was a big video, like, I believe the first day it had, like, 16 views, and I was freaking the hell out. I'm like, holy shit, this is an achievement. Even though 16 views is nothing compared to, like, what I've gotten in recent videos now. As you'll see, I believe the 4th video that we'll be watching, that will be, my biggest video that I've uploaded.
Hey guys, Reggie248 here.
And also, one thing you could definitely tell that I took a huge step from my, first video to this. This was my, 21st or 22nd video. This was much better quality. Of course, I didn't screen record because I had no capture card. But you could tell, like, you could easily see, you can easily read. And not to mention, it's not sideways. So, still recording with my old-ass iPod. But it still was, it was still, definitely a big leap.
Today, I'm going to be playing more Dimperman.
We definitely didn't know I would be playing more Dimperman. Yeah, I didn't really know how to, I didn't know much about grammar. Nowadays, I'm, like, really good at grammar. Like, this summer, I took a pre-ACT, class, helping me, like, get ready for the ACT, which I don't take till next year, but just getting ahead already. And, like, my grammar was almost perfect. Like, I almost made a perfect score on the grammar section. Like, I'm much better at grammar than I was before. And also, I'm now a grammar Nazi, so... yeah.
So we're gonna go in here.
We're gonna go in here.
And somebody leveled up from training. So yeah, so...
I leveled up from training. Can you react to a video? I am actually reacting to videos.
We are going into a place called the Road to Osis. This is where we'll find...
on YouTube? These are on YouTube. I'm not sure, like, why you're, asking these questions when I'm literally doing that right now.
Last orb. So,
okay, so, I don't think I was... yeah, Dimperman rather than Dimperman, yeah. That was me back then. Remember, I played back in 2012, like, I played it, and I was like, Oh, yay, I'm gonna play some more Denpa Man, not Denpa Man, like. But your video, but, I don't really want to make fun of other people. Like, that's just me. I just want to make fun of myself. Remember, I don't really like being mean to others, other than myself. So, but that, I might consider that in, like, a, future live.
I'm gonna get my team.
And also, one thing I'm a little confused. A different video. Yeah, oh my god, this is confusing. But other videos. I told you, I don't want to really react to other people's videos. Like, I might, but in the future, but not this live. I've already planned out this whole live.
I'm ready.
Now, I definitely did not train, like I said before,
Yeah, you
because
gotta be prepared.
like, I would have my whole team ready. Like, that should have been like a prerequisite before this.
Going in here. Bunch of monsters.
Bunch of monsters. I think everything
They're
has a
all
bunch
like
of monsters.
wind types.
They're all like wind types? I did not know they were like wind types. I thought they were wind types. Pretty sure they were all wind types. They totally weren't all wind. Okay, I'm getting
I don't have any ice types in there. So this is my party.
Pretty
You
decent.
may remember Ishin. I used her for Windy Forest.
Yeah.
So we're gonna make sure everyone's alright. Now take that off of Branson. I'm gonna
And
equip
so,
them,
I definitely shouldn't have, like,
I'm gonna equip him with
I don't know, why I did not, like, set up before.
Branson. We're gonna equip him with
I also had to,
ice. With an ice.
Also, I don't know if you can hear it. I can actually hear it, but, like, you could hear people talking in the background, as I had, like, relatives over, like, we were literally holding a pool party, and so I just decided to record this video just for the heck of it, because I didn't, like, remember, I'm an introvert. I don't like being around people, so, like, I was done with family time, and I was just ready to go to my room, so I went to my room and made this video, because I was just tired of people needed to recharge by being alone.
Bracelet. But not a light bracelet, an ice bracelet.
Why did I equip a light bracelet then? If we're fighting wind types,
yeah,
they're weak to
I think
ice.
that's all. So we're going to the.
Also, let's be real. Wind was not very creative because wind was just basically grass from Pokemon, and grass types suck.
Tortoises.
Okay, well, Torterra is amazing, and also a lot of other
Lost
grass
in
types,
natural
but
maze,
just in
and
general.
fairies. This is the Rotosis. There's an air of sorrow in here.
I believe those
gonna
humans
go
were called
here.
dwarfs, I think.
I think we're gonna go there. Here. And here's our first battle with an heavy worm.
Okay, I said that so weirdly with a heavy worm. A heavy worm. That sounds so weird.
Fighting this heavy worm. Failed to decrease speed. That's what it does.
Huh. I didn't know what
I am
that
level
was.
26, by the way. And actually, I'm level 27.
Actually, I'm level 27. Also, a good thing about this video, I officially reveal my hand. I've released a hand reveal. And you'll see what I mean later, because I remember this. Okay, I don't want to put this in live. Or not, or full screen. I remember the road to Osis, and, like, what I would do is that I would record the riddles, and, like, I would solve them in this video. So you'll see a hand reveal.
And we're fighting some called Angry Corns.
Angry Corns. Yeah, you gotta put that extra emphasis in there. Angry Corns. I remember the corn critters, but get ready for Angry Corns. I sound like freaking Trend Crave in his old videos.
Angry Corns.
And I had to say that again, didn't I?
I don't think they're weak to ice. They ain't.
They ain't.
Well, we're using ice on them anyway. They may be weak to water. I don't know what they're weak to.
Pretty sure they're weak to water.
I think they may be weak to winds.
I'm not sure. I can't remember, but it probably were.
Snowstorm, auto.
Yeah, I typically used auto because basically
1,200.
Dimperman was like Pokemon. There's no strategy involved. It's just, yeah, just see whatever super effective is and go for it. It's simple.
94 XP, ish until 26. Go here. Hey. Go north. So, let's write this down. This was, this all part was Scorched Volcano.
Oh yeah, well this was a different. And so I used a different, I used the same sheet of paper.
Road
so this isn't the official hand review.
Oasis.
I definitely did it.
Don't be afraid to write it down, like I said a few videos ago. So we're going north.
Yeah, I said don't be afraid to write it down because I'm not wrong. Because remember, like, you wanted to memorize these riddles, and like to show an example, I would have probably memorized it, but I wanted to show an example for y'all. So I decided to be friendly and write them.
Go north.
And you can see my terrible handwriting.
Opposite, then go opposite of east. That means west.
Apparently I was a cartographer.
Then west. Go north.
Yeah.
And we'll be fighting a heavy worm and an acorn. Did 94 damage.
Did 94 damage.
And we use Ice Blade again. We do 102 damage. Flung mud on,
I probably should have angled my DS much better, because I don't really like the angle. It was tilted.
I think next we're going to use no skills.
I said next we're going to use no skills.
Got a critical hit.
Wow, young Reggie is more organized than high school me. Damn, Ryan. I'm not sure if you were very organized back in middle school. I can't remember, but I wrote this stuff down because I wanted to make, these were like tutorial videos, so I was trying to show example. Teach by example. Just like,
the way I'm going is
literally as our preacher says, like at church, like any, like, people at my church who would say, live by example. You should show an example to everyone so they know you're a Christian. Technically, that's not exactly true, as there are a lot of nice people who aren't Christians. Like, I mean, I'm a Christian, and I'm nice, but there are other people, I know there are other people who are nice, very nice, but, like, they're not Christian. I wish they were, though, but I'm getting a little off topic, ain't I?
West. So let's talk to him. Go west, then south.
Okay, remember, that was intentional, because you gotta read the text that he said. Go west, then south. Like he forgot. Thought he was a master at this stuff.
Then south. Stranger. And once I see a strange rock. Strange rock.
Once I see a strange rock.
Then stump.
Also, a long time ago, I wrote this puzzle for the pyramid statue in Snipperman 2, and I found out paper recently when I was cleaning my room, and it took me a while to figure out what it was. Hey, I can't blame you. Of course, I've thrown out a lot of papers, because, like, I keep my room pretty clean most of the time, though there's typically a lot of dirty laundry on the floor, and my mom has a hissy with that stuff. But, like, if I found, like, this paper that I wrote on back in 2016, I would probably sell it at an auction for $8,000, because that thing was, Like, if I still had, I wish I had that thing, because that would be very valuable. And, like, I would literally hang it up and, like, probably put it in my locker at school, even though my locker is extremely messy. Even though, funny thing is that my locker still has a bunch of shit from freshman year. So, like, 1 year later, I've still got stuff from last year in there. So it could be pretty cool.
South.
But obviously this paper was thrown away. So
we're gonna end the video there. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and bye.
And bye. That was not a very... I kind of ended that video way too early. I didn't say bye completely. Anyways, that was a really interesting video. That definitely had a lot of... I remember making that video. It was really fun to make. I liked it. And that was definitely unique compared to like my others. Let's move on to actually a very modern video of mine. We're going to be talking about this video came from January 21st, 2018. So about 2 years ago. Well, this Tuesday, which today's Sunday. In 2 days it'll be turning 2 years old. And I believe this was, I was fighting the Evil Witch, which I believe is I'm pretty sure the Evil Witch is the, like, last boss for the main game in Dippman 2, I think. I remember, I forgot this game, and I might even come back to this game just to play for memes, but here we go.
Hey everyone,
Alright, so already you could hear a major voice change. Obviously, my first video and the Road to Osis video, I had just turned 12 years old, and I had just hit puberty. I was still in puberty, and I'm, like, in the late stages of puberty right now, but, like, at this time, I was much more mature. When I recorded this video, I was in the 8th grade. I was 13 and a half years old. And so I just was much smarter and knew how to, like, basically do videos better. Also, it wasn't, like, tilted. I mean, it's a little tilted, but it's not tilted so much to the point where it gets a little hard to view. So, yeah.
That's a bad start, but anyways, hey everyone, my name's Reggie, and today I'm bringing you
My only problem is I felt like my voice was a little too low when making it. Of course, I didn't have a mic. I didn't use a mic like I do now, because I did record this with Another interesting thing about this video is about a month prior to this, I had gotten my first phone for Christmas. So I was able to record this video with my phone, which it was a 5S, and it had better quality. Didn't this playthrough happen when you destroyed your 3DS and got a 2DS? Yeah, that actually did. That's another thing too. I remember when those memories when I broke my 3DS back in October. What sucks is that was after I had gotten 3 stars in Mario Kart 7. And now 3 stars is nothing, considering I'm both a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and a Mario Kart Wii speedrunner, but good times.
another video of Dippman 2, and well, today we're gonna fight the Evil Witch.
And also, as I was saying before, the low-pitched voice, since my voice, I was done with the squeaky period of my life. Like, I felt my voice was a little too low. Like, I definitely could have talked with more enthusiasm like this. Like, I should have definitely talked with more enthusiasm, rather than just being like, hey everyone, Reggie248 here, and I am going to be bringing you another Dippman 2 video, and today we are going to be talking about the Evil Witch and whatever kind of shit I can make up. Like, that's just what I, like, that's kind of like what I sounded like. Nowadays, I'm more enthusiastic. Now, I'd say another reason I sounded so low to pitch, as this was during a time period where I struggled with depression. So, like, I was also pretty dark, like, down and dark. Like, I was never really excited or never happy, so it just was not a very happy time for me. It was very dark. But I like to remember that part because it shows, like, how strong I've gotten. And we'll see the next video that we'll watch, it will be extremely important, and I'll talk about it more later.
So, I'll be joined by Reggie, me, Paxton Branson, Braun,
The way I said Paxton Branson, that sounded like Y'all remember, like, y'all know when y'all sing the alphabet? What's an alphabet? But like when you sing the alphabet song, you're like A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P. Like you say L M N O P as if it was one word. Like that's kind of what I sounded like there. I'm like Paxton Branson recite the reindeers when you're singing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Like that's kind of what I sounded like when I said that.
Nav, Conrad, and Bart. This is a
Bart Simpson.
different strategy than what I've been doing.
Just kidding.
Than what I've been doing.
Okay, that stutter was pretty bad. Then what I was reminds me of that meme where that little kid is like, you know when you call and you beat and eat that kid that just stutters so much in that video. Y'all know what meme I'm talking about.
The past 6 times I fought her. Yes, this is actually my 7th time fighting Evil Witch. This is incredible.
Yeah, it was the 7th time.
I'm excited.
It's totally incredible.
I fight her a lot, and every time I win. I love it.
Okay. Another thing I remember is like every time I would go into the palace tower, I remember that every time I would like go up to fighting the evil witch, I would always mix up my elevator I would always mix up my elevator switches, thinking that the left one was the right one, but the right one was actually the correct one.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll need to activate that later on.
Okay, so I believe what happens, I think from the Evil Witch, don't you get the, I forgot what it's called, the Vault key card? I think it would allow you to go down there and you get some really good treasure. I remember, I farmed so much treasure from that, like, that place was awesome.
Yeah, this is an elevator, so we're gonna go up, and we go
Also,
all the way.
the music. Palace Tower was one of my favorite Dimperman 2 tracks. Or just favorite Dimperman tracks and just all together. Like, that theme was so epic. And the fact that you could just travel there anytime you wanted to, that was so cool. Like, and it was so epic because it set the tone for such a powerful boss. It was awesome.
Way up. We're actually on the 66th floor right now. Yes.
Yeah, that's another
66.
thing that really confused me when I played Dimperman 2. I was always confused that we would be put on the 66th floor from the first floor. That always confused me, because why not just the second floor? Like, I get it's supposed to be a skyscraper, but that was... I've honestly never understood that.
Floor. Now we gotta go through all this. It's really nice. It's actually quite a nice, I actually think this is quite a nice dungeon. It looks quite nice and clean. But
I'm not wrong. It's always a
that.
really cool dungeon.
Instead, we're here to fight that boss who's stolen Crystal. We've already saved all the kids. We just got his wife.
Oh, here's the epic cutscene. I remember this. The evil witch would just cast a Harry Potter spell on the King of Evil and send the King of Evil down to the Inferno. That was such an epic cutscene. Like, this cutscene is amazing.
Miss Evil Witch, please release Crystal.
Okay, another thing I really like, although they are... Don't you go to B99 and 3 for the final boss? I don't remember. I don't think you do. Pretty sure it was like B... It was probably like B1. We'll get that later. Talk about that later. But right here, I really liked when I did this. Of course, they're cringy, but I really enjoyed doing this, where I would use voices to make my videos more interesting. And I think I did a good job, because like what would happen would be that would give each character personality, and it would spark my videos up, and like it would be just Miss Evil Witch, please release Crystal immediately. Like, that just set the tone for like the King of Evil, cause I'm assuming that the King of Evil would have like a dark pitch tone, cause one, he looks badass, so of course he's got a dark pitch tone. But like, I just think that was a really cool addition I added to my videos. That was really unique. Although sometimes they were pretty bad.
Silence, you useless maggot.
I did not have a good female impression then.
I can't even trust you with a simple task like collecting the orbs. Now, Dimpa girl, tell me where you hid the orb.
I'm not going to tell you. You have to use it for evil. Crystal, you over there. Let Crystal go.
More Dimpa, man. Haha, this is excellent. You seem to have the 3 orbs. Give me the orbs and I will return this Dimpa girl to you.
Ha, don't do it. You need a chance
Yeah,
to see
I wouldn't
the
do it.
spirit.
Also, the Dimperman, best love story ever. Reggie and Crystal get married in the first game, and in the second game they have children, and Reggie gets to save his wife. Like, it's beautiful. I love the story.
For the fairies to drown the world in darkness. So you were kidnapped because you had the orb.
Enough talk. Give me the orbs or this Dimpa girl gets it.
That was not a good Evil Witch impression.
It's not how you treat a lady.
Not how to treat a lady. Chivalry
Okay.
at its finest.
Don't do it. She's not the type to keep her promises. King of evil, you traitor! I'm gonna take care
Okay, that loud voice was just weird.
of you first. Off to the inferno with you. Oh, dang.
I'm just like, oh dang. If I had uploaded this now, I would have been like, damn. That's what I would have sounded like if I had uploaded that now, because back then I didn't use that kind of language. Now I do, but I limit myself on the type of language I use. I mean, I don't see damn and hell as bad words, but I often limit the times I use the word shit, but other cuss words I don't even use. So nowadays I cuss, but I limit myself. Back then I didn't cuss at all. Though at school I cussed all the time, but on video I didn't.
King,
No, King.
listen to me. I'm not doing this for you, Reggie. Don't worry, Crystal. This is my own fault. Farewell! Oh my gosh, so many eyes though in that word though.
Huh. There's so many eyes. If it's an even number of eyes, then that means this would be a real number, as if y'all don't know, in mathematics, I stands for the square root of -1. I didn't understand that because, remember, I was only taking Algebra 1 at the time, and we learned this stuff back in Algebra 2, which I took in 9th grade. I'm now in pre-calc, and so, I understand all this stuff. -1, that if it's an even number, it would be a real number, but if it's odd in, it would stay an imaginary number. I don't know why I had to bring up this mathing. So, what about the video where you showed you broke your 3DS? I deleted that because in that video I said the F word, and I just didn't, later I regretted saying the F word, and I just didn't feel well. I was just feeling guilty. There was just something inside me you did the wrong thing. You should just you should probably delete that video. And I did. And enough people saw it. So people knew I broke my 3DS, but I just didn't like how I cussed so much in that video, cuz I wanted to keep my videos family friendly. And for the most part my lives are family friendly to some extent, but it just was that was just me back in 2017.
King, I'm sure he'll enjoy his eternity of pain.
One thing
But
I never understood, I hope he'll enjoy his eternity of pain. Funny thing is, near the, I believe the cutscene where you face her as Demon Queen, she says, only 100 more years of torture. That makes no sense. I don't know if that's if it's supposed to be Revelation in the Bible, how it says God will rule for 1,000 years and then forever. I'm not sure if it's like that, but hey,
Don't
we'll never
worry,
know.
you'll be joining him soon.
What she means is now.
Uh-huh.
Haha.
Whoa, what? My magic isn't working. Is this the power of the spirits? Yes. Ha, so you still presume to oppose me, you arrogant worms. I am stronger than the fairies and the spirits combined. No revive potion is gonna help you once I'm done with you.
Technically, a revive potion will help you.
So,
'Cause I remember that
let's go. We're
stuff
fighting the
was
evil witch.
like really big.
I'm ready. This time I'm actually using a different strategy.
Also, Dimperman 2, Ultra Boss. Though that theme is epic. You're about
Instead
to
of
hear it.
antennas, we're using Great Rage. Let's go.
Like, I
Yeah.
love this theme so much. To this
Okay.
day, this is one of my favorite video game themes.
Evil Witch appeared. She's weak. Right now, I think she's weak to everything except light, but we're gonna use Great Rage.
Yeah.
That way, we're gonna use a ton of damage with physical attacks, and well, you slice Branson.
And I also
I'm
use
going to
Great
get
Rage
Branson
for
in
this,
it,
and that was a
except
good
with Brain
strategy
now,
on my part.
Since I changed his
And, like,
color.
we did
already.
This was definitely a new, this was definitely something big that I tried, and it worked really well, because before I would use antenna skills, on my Dimperman, and then this time I used physical attacks, and they worked way better.
Already did she change her aura?
She changed her
Okay.
aura.
And I'll increase her rage a lot more. That'll help.
Also, I've never understood why the evil witch looks like the frickin' Statue of Liberty. Like, come on, man. Or girl, like, I get you look pretty majestic. Liberty, considering you're evil.
Now, there we go. And she healed her wounds. That's bad.
We missed a lot of
we did
attacks
much
there.
more. 2,444 damage.
We're doing even more.
Much better.
But yes, Great Rage always extremely overpowered. I remember it being so broken, like, I believe in the second game when I was like, I had one of the best Coliseum teams back then. Like, I was one of the best players. Like, not trying to brag on myself, but I used to be one of the best Implement players of back then. But, like, I remember my second game team, like Great Rage was so broken. Like, you could just deal massive damage.
And while Bart did 287 damage. And she changed her aura again. This is very fast and going very much better. Oh,
Very
wow.
much better.
She changed her aura. Now she's gonna give, she's actually gonna do 3 attacks. And then after the third attack, she's going to use this super powerful attack that'll probably kill everyone.
Yeah, it's called Indol.
I mean, it might not kill me, but still. I would do it just in case. Oh, wow.
Alright.
We're not gonna use, we're not actually going to,
Brawn missed.
okay, she's gathering magic. We're not actually gonna use
He
this until
gathered?
her-
That's a
until,
she!
like, next round.
How did we not kill her yet? Like, I don't know if her
Yeah, we
last
used-
aura just has
use
so
it
much
now.
HP. That's crazy.
Use, barrier, and we use 3 barriers. That way we should be good. And while Braun did 194 damage, gathering
194.
magic again. We're in a great rage, everyone. We're gonna use barriers, and hey, Conrad became invincible. And so did Branson and Bart, and hey, some did as well. Okay, 1,289 damage, doing a ton. And
Should
while
have
the
brought an
power
invincible
restored,
all Dimperman
restored.
with me, because like that would have made
Braun
things
can also
easier.
use a barrier this time.
Like I believe I think I had a dude named Keith.
There
who
we go, that's
did-
helpful. And she used
Yeah, Indol. This was
is really
such
powerful.
a crazy move.
Wait, look at that. We resisted some sense of dark attack. Since Paxton's resistance to dark. And hey, we beat her. That was quick.
That was quick.
I can tell you that. That was a quick battle.
I can tell you that. That was
Anyways.
quick.
Right to control 63.
The way I said it.
We got
I can tell you that.
card
That
and
was
ring
quick.
cards and peace emblem. That's nice. And we got like 4,320 gold. How? How could I possibly
How could
defeat
I
me?
possibly defeat
Different
me?
maggots, you haven't seen the last of me. I'll be back
Hey,
with
just
more
imagine if the M was replaced with an F. Genius Celerity would be sued for homophobia if that happened.
power than ever before.
She died. No, just
Hey.
puts the "you died"
Oh,
meme
gosh.
from Minecraft.
Now we're gonna dance. Yep. There we go. Well, that's Dimperman 2 beat. Well, that's the main game beat. Now we got the post game, and that'll be like, in the post game we'll have to be defeating some more bosses. But still, hey, we defeated Evil Witch. That was quick, actually.
That was quick, actually.
Yep.
It was actually quick. I did not understand grammar back then. Alright, so I know we're like 4 minutes before, but I remember what I did was that I would let the credits roll. At the end of like these videos, the whole credits would roll, and so I wouldn't speak. So nothing really to talk about. So we'll move on to the next video. That was a pretty good video. Right here is an extremely important and extremely special video to me. This is Miitopia, Why King Henry Died by Drinking Chocolate Milk. This was the video before the Darkest Day happened, and if you want to know what the Darkest Day was, just read my comments. They know, they talk about it. Like, this is an extremely sad video. It's also my most viewed video on YouTube, and rightfully so. It's just hard thinking about it. Like, I probably should just start playing the video, because this will probably be one of the few times you're actually going to see me cry in a video, because I will probably cry in this video, because just the thought of the problems that I went through and the depression, it just was bad. Like, it was a terrible time for me, and this was the last video before everything happened. Like, so let's begin.
Hey everyone, my name's Reggie. Today, bringing you another video of Miitopia, and well,
you can also notice that, like, I'm not, of course I sounded a little enthusiastic. I sounded a little bit more enthusiastic because I was trying to cover up my depression. Obviously, I didn't want everyone knowing, oh, I'm depressed. Like, because literally everyone's depressed, including right now. Like, literally everyone's depressed except for me. But, like, I just wanted to cover up my depression, and I didn't want people to, like, know I was depressed. I wanted to continue to strive on YouTube, even though I thought it would be ending in March 8th. I just want to continue. That's just a sad time. This is just such a sad time.
We're gonna be finishing up First District, so let's go in here.
I remember playing
Alright.
Miitopia. That game was so fun. Who knows? I might come back to Miitopia
Can't
as well,
wait.
just like I
There's
might do with
something- I don't
Dipperman
even know
for
what he was even
memes.
saying, so I don't even really care. So, okay, so what we got? This is called a Dark Cow or
Dark Cow.
King Cow. Yep, King Cow.
Huh? King Cow.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start off with Mega Fire. There we go. Ow. Okay, well, Sky was able to heal Rose. That's good.
I remember how quick, like, these rages, like, not rages, but, like, how quick, this game is. Like, this game would be so quick. You could just go through the game easily.
Uh-huh. Dark Eye Slash, that's strong. So use Mega Fire. Alright. Okay, everyone's already losing a lot of health. So. Encore! Okay.
You should do a Dipperman speedrun. I tried doing it, but it just didn't work out. Not to mention that YouTube recently had a new rule to where I have to have 1,000 subscribers on YouTube in order to go live on mobile, even with third-party software, so I can't just simply use Streamlabs. So, but I mean, it would be hard to do a speedrun. Not only is it not on speedrun.com, and I can't find, like, a guide to help, as that's what I've done with, like, other, speedruns, but, like, it also will be, hard because having to catch Dipperman, trying to find out new strats, it would be hard.
So he gets another turn. Okay, so we're gonna enlarge Sky's frying pan. And there we go, do a lot of damage. Show off for BMO.
Show for BMO. Do it for the meme.
Oh gosh. What? You gotta be kidding me.
That voice crack. That voice crack. That was funny. Like, what? Oh my god. That was
Now,
funny.
Already, Sky guy's dead, but
This guy's dead.
we've risen him up. So Rose is really angry right now. And we'll go ahead get MP candy for... Okay, there we go. And we all lend Rose a hand using pincer. She's still mad. Alright. Awesome the fact that he's mad, that she's mad. Alright. Okay, we'll all help Demo out. Mega Fire.
Mega
I conserve
Fire.
MP. Stupid.
Yeah, I didn't like when I did that because I had a. I
Okay.
think it was called a. I think it was called. I forgot. Forgot what kind of personality I had. It had to do with something with like you conserve nature and you could go full out. I forgot what it was.
Quite fast, so... Only have 20 of these left, so it's empty now.
It's empty now.
That's bad. No, actually we're gonna need to use... Why don't we use that on Beemo?
Huh.
There we
Just
go.
make 'em go
and
hyper.
Put a shield on Sky. Put a shield on Beemo as well. And maybe a shield on me. There we go. Okay, now everyone loves Rose, that's nice.
The weird... I can tell you one thing. Miitopia is so gay now that I look back at it. Now that I'm older and, like, I'm just more mature in terms of, like, you know what I mean. But just looking at this, that's a little concerning. Everyone loves Rose, and that includes me. And that's my sister. I don't know if this is Alabama, but that's a little concerning now that I look back at it. I get this game was made for kids, but come on. They should know that there's going to be some teens who aren't going to take it the way it's intended to be.
Pincer. Okay, he loses control.
He loses control.
That's what we want. Can I get some help from Sky? Ow.
Ow.
That hurt.
Just the way I said ow. Like, I said that with so little personality. Like, I'm just like, ow. I didn't say ow. Like, that would have definitely spiked up the video if I had just put more emphasis in it. It just would have made the video much better.
Okay, so Beemo gets another turn.
Nice.
Does a ton of damage. He's
Pro
pro cooking.
Nice.
Heals Rose. Mega Fire. There we go. 123 damage. And she
Cool.
dodges it.
Oh yeah, I remember giving Rose the cool personality. I mean, of course she's my sister. Of course she's cool, but like, she's like so cool that she's just gonna dodge an attack.
Alright.
Miitopia was so weird.
And the excitement stopped. Okay, and he's not satisfied. So
Oh
he
yeah, I
uses it-
remember giving Beemo the stubborn or personality. Like I keep thinking of Pokemon natures, but like stubborn, I believe would like let him attack twice. That was broken.
it once more. So we're actually gonna put a shield on you and you. Alright. I'm gonna use Mega Fire. I'm unusually focused. There we go. That's really
There we
strong.
go. Oh yeah, laid back. That's what I was meaning. Like before, when I forgot the personality, I gave myself a laid back nature, and like when it says unusually focused, I love it when it says it because he just does more damage.
He broke our shields. Dark Eye Slash, and I've really got to heal Beamer's MP. There we go. He's at max. I'm running out of sprinkles here. This is
Yeah.
terrible.
That's another thing I really didn't like about Miitopia. It's not like Pokemon where you have like infinite potions. You had sprinkles, and one sprinkle equals 1 HP. So you run out of sprinkles, you're done.
Show off for Beemo. There we go.
Oh yeah, getting to show
Ow.
off for everyone.
Haha, he was able to dodge it.
Nice.
And she decides to use a love song.
Who ate all the HP
Okay,
bananas?
and I give him an HP banana. That's nice. And we're all gonna have a feast. There we go. And our relationship grew. Now we're at, like, level 18. Wow.
Yay.
Last wish. Okay, Mega Fire. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna
Oh,
hide
yeah.
behind Rose.
When I
and
would hide behind her.
This guy can share an HP banana. That's cool. And we're all gonna heal, well,
Nice,
heal
killed
Simo,
him.
and hey, we win. Defeated the King Cow. That was hard. Anyway, Sky can have that. And we got a beef burger. Finally, we found an inn.
Beef boss. Reminds me of Beast Boss.
Yep. That thing was powerful.
Also, that another thing that is weird because like they sleep with each other and give a relationship. This is definitely a dirty reference, Topia. Like, I don't know what they were thinking when making this thing. Like, they're literally sleeping with each other. Like, this is a children's game. There's not supposed to be any sex references. That's disgusting. I didn't know why I didn't like understand that back in the day. Like that's so weird.
What's going on? I want to go to Bemo's room.
I tried
So,
doing the voices
why
with
don't
all
we
my
take him to
Mii's
Bemo's
as
room?
well.
'Cause why not? And OG Undeniable bought a present for Bemo. Oh, he loves the toy ring. That's cool. Alright, they warn Linda Han. Oh gosh, now... Okay, well, Harry's a bit jealous.
Dang.
Not too jealous. That's good. So, let's go. Alright. And I've still got to level up everyone to my level. So, we've got first district cleared. That's nice. Now for second district. Which path to take? Take this one.
Okay, well, I feel like I'm gonna cry if I watch more of this video. Like, remember, this video was the last video before everything happened, so I just think it'd be best that I'd just skip to the final one. It's just for the best. I don't want to have an emotional breakdown on stream. Let's watch this video. This was a very fun video. I had so much fun recording this and making it. It just was such a fun video. 5 of the stupidest things I have seen on Miiverse or YouTube or comments, like on my YouTube channel comments or on my Miiverse comments. I remember all these. This was a great video.
Hey guys,
And the
this is
thumbnail was very
Corey
creative.
here,
I
and
loved
today
it.
I am bringing
Even
you
though I
a
used
little-
freaking Google Slides for the thumbnail.
special video for y'all. And in today's video,
Also, the lighting. One thing I will criticize this thing on is the lighting. I should have not to mention you can easily tell I was recording with the video camera because you could easily see like my TV outline. And also that lighting was pretty bad.
we are going to be talking.
I was playing
about
not
the
Miitopia.
top
I was playing
5
Splatoon in the background.
stupidest comments I have ever seen on Miiverse and YouTube. So let's go ahead and get started. This first one is from Josh on, of course, it's by Josh on Miiverse.
Of course, it's by Josh. Of course, by Josh.
Orca 56. So it says, the comment says, do some running. And also, I want to be able to make sure all these are basically, not all of them are, I think,
I should have scripted this. It would be way easier rather than just saying
well, all the Miiverse ones, they're by Josh, and they also are in the Dimpman community, so...
So I just
Anyways,
bad
this
grammar.
is to Orca 56 because Josh called Orca fat, and that's you don't tell people to call people fat because it's rude. Anyways, the next one, this one he released today, and
Fat
I actually
acceptance.
commented on this one. And if y'all want to see what I commented, you'll have to go onto Miiverse. But I said,
R.I.P. Miiverse. I remember when it shut down. It was sad when it shut down. I loved it.
Miiverse is shutting down and so
And
Well,
so
he went side name Jose, but however, he's actually Josh. Anyways, Josh said, Miiverse is shutting down and treat the Flash and Josh like gods. So, and Sam Joe won't help you in the war. We're still gonna refuse. Are y'all with me? We're still gonna refuse to treat all hackers like gods.
yeah, that's another thing too.
Because
Like,
the hackers, they
I
cheat.
remember back then we had problems with like hackers in the Dimperman community. There were like people who would give their Dimperman 9,999 stats across the board, and like it was broken. Now, of course, still not trying to brag, but like my team was one of the best back then, so like I was one of the few who were able to defeat them. But like they were just, it was just a bad time.
We're not going to treat them like gods. Y'all understand? We're not going to put up with this crap.
Not gonna put up with
Anyways,
this crap.
this one is a YouTube one, and this was by Nakaska Man.
Oh, this dude is from I remember this dude. He was from like Latin America, I think. He was from Latin. He wrote this comment in Spanish. I had to use Google Translate because my Spanish wasn't that good, and it still isn't. So
And so he
and
speak-
so
he seems to commented on it in Spanish, and so what he said was, what the heck?
what the heck?
Why ain't my sound working?
Why ain't my sound working?
Che pendejo, X de lo bueno es no me entenderas, te presumido de mierda.
And so yeah, that's what he was basically saying, but because I also can read Spanish, yes, I could speak Spanish, but I'm not good
Not
at
quite.
pronouncing the words. This is what I was able to translate it to.
Better call it Julia. XD, the good thing is you do not understand me. The asshole of shit.
I know, it's ridiculous. Seriously.
And
I
I
think
exposed
that-
myself right there by
in fact,
saying
in fact,
by using Google Translate.
Nakaska Man, he's retarded.
He's retarded.
Nakaska Man, if you're watching this,
Great
I'm calling
roast.
you retarded.
Good roast, Reggie.
However, I even replied to it, and here's what I replied back.
Sabes, también puedo hablar español.
Yes, that's what I replied back. However, translated, it means,
You also know I can't speak Spanish.
you also know I can speak Spanish. Sorry. I went on Google Translate so I can look up sound.
Yeah,
because
that was
some of the
bad.
stuff I can't pronounce, like the Spanish. Y'all know I can't speak Spanish. But I can speak Spanish, but I just can't pronounce Spanish.
Huh. Actually, I
apologize.
could not speak Spanish that
And
well.
So, yeah, he said, "Oh, you can't understand me, haha. Too bad. I know Spanish."
Not quite.
Oh, look, we got another one by Jose or Josh. The comment was replying to Orca56. He said, "United Kingdom is weird." Now, this just pissed me off because I don't think that Orca56 is very comfortable with that because, if y'all don't know already, Orca's from the UK and I'm from, because if y'all seen his videos, you could tell he's British because of his accent. Now,
He deleted his videos. Like, I'm not sure where he is today, but, like, he's deleted his videos, so, like, he's not... But, like, back then, like, when he did upload his stuff, like, you could easily tell his accent. He was British, and he even said he's British.
I could tell
And
by
I
mine
emphasize that so heavily
I
in the
am
video for
from
some reason.
The US.
And I'm from the
And so-
US. Everyone knows
So
that.
UK is weird. One thing is that Orca could have done to roast Josh, like I did today when I said that he's retarded.
That's
is
not
that,
really a
I
roast.
think that Orca56 could have said, "Well, prove it." Now that would have been a great roast. Anyways,
I think-
last one. This is on,
Honestly, I just was really young and didn't understand, like, comebacks. Like, I just wasn't... Let's just say, like, I was not as smart as I am today. Like, I just didn't understand comebacks back then, and I was just... It just was... It was hard for me to get into arguments. Now, I can easily win debates.
This is on my YouTube channel. It was a comment, and it was by Dedios.
Oh, I remember that. I remember that dumbass.
But I don't care because why would I say sorry to this guy? They're stupid.
They're
And
stupid.
So now this comment was actually replying to
No,
player.
you stupid. What's 9 plus 10? 21? You stupid.
Hurrian?
Oh yeah, I remember Hurrian. He was such a cool guy. Like he was Greek, I think. Yeah, he's from Greece, and he was cool. Like I helped him get better at the game and all that other stuff.
If only I had the same voice as him, then I'd be able to pronounce it right. But since I'm not Greek, I'm Native American, so I can't pronounce it. I'm not Greek.
Technically, I'm part Native American.
So it says, you first threw the challenge, stupid chicken, hurry, and noob. You suck at the development in all games, noob, because...
You suck at all games, noob. Yeah, well, this dude clearly did not see his Dimperman 2 team. Like, because of me, he became, like, one of the best players. And, like, I was one of the few players who could actually defeat him in a Coliseum battle. I remember actually beating him. I didn't beat him on camera, though, unfortunately. That would have made a good video, though.
You beat the Evil Witch and True King. You aren't a pro, you stupid noob chicken. F-U-C-K, you hurry. And then he said F-U-C-K, hurry, you hurry in.
I just, I had to spell the F word, and I spelled it twice.
Now here's the thing. This guy, I think for 60 subs, I'll do a special where I actually reply to these comments. And so, like this, I've got an idea saying, you need to go back to 2nd grade and maybe learn some better vocabulary.
Okay, I didn't cuss
And
back
also,
then, but, like...
Maybe
Another thing, like, I'm much smarter, and I don't think I should have said that, because what happened, one thing I've learned from studies is that people who, that smarter people typically cuss more. So, like, I cuss quite a lot, especially at school. So, like, not to mention that, like, I make all A's, basically, not trying to brag, but I'm smart, basically. My IQ's 128. And so, like, that's one thing I should have learned. Like, I should have done, like, research, but like, I gotta give myself some slack. I had just started the 8th grade when I made this video, so...
maybe you should stop bullying Hurrian, because he could probably kill your Coliseum team in a little bit. Because
in a little bit.
If y'all haven't seen Hurrian's Coliseum team, he's really good.
Thanks to me.
I haven't seen my new Coliseum team on Dipman 2 either, because I haven't done a video in a long time. I may do one.
I may do
I've
one.
now got
I
everybody
will.
natural and monster.
I will
Got the rest of the monster legs.
I will
Too,
eventually.
which is really good. But, anyways, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Hope you enjoyed, and see you all later. Bye.
Okay, so one weird thing I did there was... That might seem weird, like when my voice became louder, but let me explain. Whenever I would record with a video camera, like for example that video or my Super Mario Galaxy series, what I would do is that I would sit on my recliner, which we've thrown out, and replace it with a new gaming chair. I would use I would sit on my recliner to record these videos. But then I would have to crawl under the video camera and the tripod just to turn off the video. Like, it was really unorganized. Now I've got my Streamlabs and it's much easier. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. That was really fun. Like, I really enjoyed taking a stroll down memory lane, getting to watch my old videos. I'm definitely gonna do this in the future. I think it'd be really cool. So, like, I'm gonna do another one of these. Definitely sometime. Probably this week, because I love this so much. Anyways, I'm off.